Everybody. We got an announcement to make. The Philadelphia Eagles are the number one seed in the NFC conference. I got my dog Leo on here from the Birds Collective.
Oh,
Leo, talk to him.
it's the bird section. Oh, you know what I'm saying?
Birds section. My bad. My bad.
Oh, say that's what I'm gonna do. Because right now, being number one in the entire NFC conference
Hmm.
deserves oh.
Definitely. Hey, I'm gonna give you one. Oh, I'm gonna give you one of them too. I'm gonna give you one of them too.
and then hopefully in February I'll be telling everybody we told y'all. We
Yo,
told
hey,
y'all.
we okay. So the Eagles go into we're in the bye week right now.
Mhm.
So it's kind of crazy, just because at the end of the day, the Eagles find ways to win and they don't even play. So like it's kind of crazy.
We actually won the weekend.
Yeah, we
We
won the
actually won the
weekend.
weekend. Yeah.
Yeah,
None of
we.
our the advantage would have been if our conference rivals,
Hmm.
okay, who are looking to who are trying to make that playoff run. If we're not playing, that's the weekend you pick up a win.
Exactly. Exactly.
Green Bay was supposed to win.
It was their
Detroit was
opportunity to kind
supposed
of
to
take the
win.
lead. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was their job to take the cake on this one, and
yeah,
they
because
flunked
it
on.
closes. Yeah, it closes the gap. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And and it closes the gap for the number one seed. And
Correct.
right now, as it stands, our next two opponents lost today,
Mm-hmm.
and and so now, so by us not even playing, a little bit of a
Hmm.
cushion was made. Now these next 2 weeks, we can increase that cushion
Yeah,
in terms of
it's kind of at the point now where we have the leverage, and we kind of honestly determine our destiny with what
one
we're doing right now.
one other thing we didn't mention, and what else makes this a win for us as well. Tampa Bay didn't play today. They're on their bye
That's
too.
true. That is
So they
true.
didn't even get a chance to pick up a game. You
No,
see what I'm
that's
saying?
true. I'm actually looking at who Tampa plays next, just because that would be the team that would be right behind us when it comes to this, with the Lions losing and with the Green Bay
Yeah,
Packers losing.
yes, Tampa Bay. Yeah,
Yeah,
and no, the Rams.
yeah, and the Rams.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, I'm not really looking at the Rams like that,
Well,
just
we
because
don't
we
have to.
already
We
played
already
them.
yeah.
Yeah. So right now the Lions are 5-3 with their loss to the Vikings, the team that we smacked around.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. And then
Yeah.
the Packers are 5-2, and you got to add that one for the tie that they got. Like watching these games, at the end of the day, like let's kind of dive a little bit into it. We
Absolutely.
we
Let's
gonna
do it.
we gonna definitely talk our shit on our teams. Um, but watching this Lions and Vikings game, I was diving in and I was like, okay, JJ McCarthy's coming in.
Hmm.
It's probably gonna be like honestly a little rust from not being out there as much, but they came to play. They definitely came to play.
It was a
And
divisional game too. Remember that?
yeah, one thing that I've always said about the Lions, and tell me if you notice this or not, I could be wrong, but this Lions team does not do well against running quarterbacks. It seems like they struggle against running quarterbacks.
Well, part of the like let's look at it like this because other than the talent that's on the field, right?
Hmm.
And the head coach, we don't know this team because this is a brand new offense and a brand new defense.
You're
That
talking about as far as the coordinators, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about the
Okay.
coordinators. Yeah,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying. And when I ask, and if you were to ask the question, does the Detroit Lions look like a team that has a first year offensive coordinator and a first year defensive coordinator? And the answer would be yes, they do.
Hmm.
And they're still good. And they're still good.
Yeah.
But they look like a team that's going through the emotions of learning a new offense and learning a new defense. Couple that with the amount of injuries they've had.
Yes.
That's what we do know. And no disrespect to the Detroit Lions, because I'm just stating the obvious, like what everyone sees. Every year they end up being a walk it wounded by the time when you get into the latter half of the season, they're like the walking wounded. Take a look at their injury
Around
their
November.
injury report. Yeah.
They
It's
definitely
crazy.
do.
And they be winning their asses off. I mean, it's just like, like after a while, by the time they get to the playoffs, they're so injury riddled and so tired. It's just it runs out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
so
fine.
that's that. I'm just talking from that point. I'm not trolling or trying to talk shit about nobody or anything like that. It's just
you're stating the fact at the end of the day. It's new offensive coordinators, new defensive coordinators.
Yeah,
they're trying to get in rhythm with that. It's hard to get in rhythm when you got injuries like what they do. It's a lot of that.
Yeah, didn't they lose like their left tackle or somebody? Penny Sewell's out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? And then Green Bay lost Tucker Kraft.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, well, shit. You know what I'm saying? What okay. I'm glad we weren't playing this weekend. Damn.
Hey, like that's what I'm saying. I'm glad we got to sit back and just watch all the other teams perform and see if they're actually gonna step up. It gave us time to just look at the opponents really. And before we got deeper, shout out to everybody watching right now. We got a lot of people in the building. I'm gonna go ahead and show these comments real quick.
Word, what's up? Who's here? Jermaine, what up, yo?
We got Jermaine in the building. We got Rex. Hey.
Yo, what up? See, I did it again.
We got Bando, Penthouse. Okay. We got a few people in here. We got a few in here. All right, Lamont, what's going on? We got another one from Bando.
Good looking out with the likes, y'all.
Yeah. Keep the likes going. That keeps us going. And hey, don't forget that hype button. And also, everybody over in the Eagles Collective, go over to the bird section and go over and subscribe to Leo. Leo's on that road to 1,000 subscribers. Let's get him there tonight.
Hook me up. Yeah, I need to hook up, y'all, for real.
Get him there. Let's get him there. Hey, good content. Yeah. Good content. Yo, Blue Pill, what's going on?
What up, Blue Pill?
We got Lamont
Detroit going down. Let's get that like. Thank you, man. Thank you. Superior Gemini's. What's good?
Yeah, what's going on, Bruce?
TZ's in the house.
Hey, we got some people in here tonight. We got some people in here tonight.
I know. I'm like, yo, okay, Logan, what up? We went during Logan. I said we literally just said that. Even when we didn't play, we still won. You know what I'm saying? So now it's just at the end of the day, though, it goes back to, us playing. We got to take care of business. What up, me, Metal Mike? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
CZ. Yeah, KG is doing well in Pittsburgh.
He is, and kind of going into it a little bit. A lot of the teams that when you were on the show Tuesday with us, we were kind of putting up our rankings up there. This ranking is going to be crazy now.
It's
going to be crazy. Like, think about it.
You said that to me. You said the rankings is going to be crazy this week.
Yeah, you got the Steelers. The Steelers knocking off the Colts.
Yep.
You got the Lions getting knocked off. You
Kansas
got the Packers getting knocked off. It's crazy right now. Yeah. It's crazy right now. So just looking at it, where do you personally see the Eagles at right now? We missing a lot.
We are in a really good position. Again, everything is predicated on us making sure we take care of what we're supposed to take care of. The things that we could not take care of, that we have no control over, seem to have worked themselves out in our favor at this time in time.
Yeah.
Barring no major injuries, and we maintain health, and the offense looks like it's starting to find its rhythm, particularly with last weekend when we saw Jalen playing more under center that is what got Saquon off, and we talked about that. You know what I'm saying? Because we saw Jalen playing under center during this Minnesota game, and it sort of kind of got Saquon off, and then seeing him play last weekend, you know, against the Giants under center, and Saquon really got off 150 yards on the ground.
Yep.
You know, so these things, you know, again, the Kevin and you know what? I'm really starting to believe it even now, Warren, that I believe that Kevin Patullo and in totality and Nick Sirianni have been playing the big rope-a-dope with
So
these
you're saying
teams.
almost playing possum a little bit.
Yeah, can't show them everything, because at the end of the day, when you look at looking at the things we couldn't control as far as the outcomes of Detroit's game, Green Bay's game, the fact that Tampa Bay didn't play this weekend, so they didn't even gain a game because they're on the bye with us. Kansas City lost, you know what I'm saying? Indianapolis lost, you know, and those are two teams that we wouldn't probably see until the Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying? But then you also look at who else? Atlanta lost, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that, you know, at this point, from a cushion standpoint for the number one seed, if we take care of business, we could actually end up with the number one seed before we even have to play Washington.
But yeah, ultimately that would be my
that would be crazy.
Yeah, that would be my goal, to get there to where we can rest these players for 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah,
and we could just chillax.
Yeah, we can have the conference. We can have the whole conference sold up before we have to play.
And the biggest thing is we got to beat these. It starts off with the Packers.
Yeah,
the Packers where it starts off.
Yep, can't look past them.
We got a lot of additions two additions that have came to the team. Jair Alexander, and then Carter from
Michael Carter, Michael Carter, and Jair Alexander.
Yeah, and so I'm looking at this, and I don't see they're going to be a starter. I don't see that. What I personally see is just depth pieces. When Ringo is not doing what he needs to do, or if Ringo's hurt or injured, bringing in that next person. Because at the end of the day, Adoree Jackson was not doing his job.
And don't forget Jacorian's back.
And yeah, exactly. That's probably what it is, putting Jacorian Bennett in there. Because I really don't think Ringo was going to be gone on this team, just because he's valuable when it comes to special teams. And he's a draft pick from Howie. And Howie's not going to just let a draft pick walk away like that.
No,
so
what he could do, the best thing he could do is he could let him just walk away, because then we get a compensatory pick for him.
And let him go off to another.
Yeah, that's that's the part when people be asking, how come we keeping these players and letting them walk out the door and everything like that? We got a compensatory pick for Isaiah Rodgers, even though I'm pissed we let him go.
Yeah.
That was a compensatory pick we got for him. You know, we got a compensatory pick for letting Javon Hargrave go, for letting Milton Williams go. You know what I'm saying? The people we lost in free agency and everything like that, it's those compensatory picks is how we fuck around and end up with like 20 picks for the next 2 drafts and shit like that.
Exactly. Right? Then we have that leverage when it needs
to
be
so when you look at the assets that we've accumulated and everything like that, and you asking about these trades and stuff like that, there's a reason why you do allow for a player to just walk out the door if nothing else. You see what I'm saying? And that is, you can get a compensatory pick for it.
Well, the one player that I look at as probably needs to walk out is Adoree Jackson. With all this, like, at the end of the day, Adoree Jackson is probably not going to play on the field as much now with Alexander, and you got Carter out there.
He's on IR, right?
Him out there right now.
Isn't he on IR?
Yeah, he's on IR, but I'm talking about when he gets healthy.
Yeah,
when he gets healthy. Yeah, like he won't be out there. Jair Alexander, 4 years ago, I would be excited about this pick, but I'm looking at it as a depth piece, just because like he's a little bit older. He's only played 2 games this season. against the Ravens. And we know that Ravens secondary isn't the best right now. Um, Watching him perform now, it looks like he's kind of age is catching up to him a little bit, like Slay. Like age is kind of catching up.
That's what I was comparing it to, bro. I was like,
Mhm.
I like the veteran presence from
Yeah.
a two-time All Pro. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? That like that veteran presence in that locker room, And the other thing too is, like you, I'm looking at it as a depth piece as
Yeah.
well, but also the fact that we have had we've had question marks at that DB2 position. And
Yeah.
so now we went from having a question mark to we still got a question mark, but we have some attempts at answering it, and I'm okay with. You know what I'm saying? We don't need Jair Alexander to be what Green Bay needed him to be. He doesn't
Yeah.
have to be the guy here.
We
You know,
need you to be a solid replacement if Jacorian Bennett
yeah.
is out or Quinion is out.
And if
And that was our biggest weakness. That was our
yeah,
biggest.
and listen, if you are if he's anything like he was a couple years ago, you know what I'm saying? Shit.
Well, the only reason why I think he can perform a little bit better is just because he has talent around him now. Like think about that secondary. You got Coop right there. You got Quinion there. You got
Yeah.
Reed Blankenship as much as he's been playing
Yep.
the way he's been playing. You got
Yep.
Jahad Campbell and Zach Bond who can drop.
Andrew Nakuba.
Yeah, you got all them boys back there.
Yep.
It's just building the chemistry with right now. It just
I
building.
can't get. I'm sorry. Hold on. Hold on. Linda
Linda.
wrote something. Yeah. Hold on. I gotta go. We gotta go back. I have not been looking at these things.
Yeah, they've been coming in fast.
I
We
can't get.
definitely gonna get to them, so don't worry, everybody.
Okay. I'll be on vacation. Sick. I can't name Monday night. Okay. Green Bay fans went mute. Donald Eagles fan for life. What up? What up? Hey, Linda. She's here. Right. Got you. Having death. The second half. Green Bay lost. KC lost was great. Yup. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Bando. Blue Pill.
Mm-hmm.
He says he sees Alexander as a starter at some point. Could be, especially when we get into the latter half of the season.
Well, I like Alexander just the simple fact that we playing the Packers, his old team, and then we playing the Lions, a division team that he's been up against for the longest. So that's a good option there too. Like you bringing in somebody that's familiar.
Me Metal Mike. I said Warren Moon. I'm sorry.
You said they said Kurt Warner or Warren Moon.
Warren Moon.
There you go.
Have you ever you go look at Warren Moon, bro? Look just God damn. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Yeah. So going back to what I'm sorry for cutting you off like that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You good. These chats are coming in, so that's why
yeah.
Go through them.
I don't want to miss
Eagles girl 1117. Let's see. He said, which teams are sleepers? I don't know right now, to be honest with you, because the only team that's really surprising me right now, Leo, and I'll be honest.
Good question.
And it's the Packers, but I mean not the Packers. I take that back. The Patriots.
Yes, that's a sleeper team.
The Patriots. I wouldn't even say sleepers, really.
Well, the Colts. They're having.
Yeah,
I mean, even though they lost today, they were having the quietest 7-game win, a 7-1 or 7-2 season so far. Quiet.
Yeah, but remember this though. Maybe the Steelers put out a blueprint for defensive coordinators. Like I'm looking at that. I'm looking at it on that aspect because let me see how many times Daniel Jones got sacked because he got sacked quite a few times this game. So I don't know if maybe a blueprint was put out for everybody. And I know that's not a team we technically got to worry about until we get in if we go to the Super Bowl. But Daniel Jones did not have his best game.
Mm-hmm.
This is
No,
probably his worst game this whole season.
yeah, and that's saying something in of itself.
But this is at that point to where, all right, how you come back from it now? Is this that team that's going to come back from it?
Championship teams do.
Yeah. So Daniel Jones got sacked 9 times against the Steelers.
You ain't lying when you say a blueprint. You know, like
that's what I'm saying. So like they put up something for everybody.
Yeah. Now that you say it that way, it's like, oh yeah, well.
Well, hold on, man. I might be wrong. Let me pull it back up. He got sacked 5 times. 5 times. Yeah, that's still a lot. That's still a lot. Like in comparison to his recent games, 0 sacks, 1 sack, 1 sack, 3 sack. Then you get 3 sacks on the Steelers like that.
Yeah. Now here's what's interesting. You know, because it's Sunday night now.
Yeah.
You know, Seattle and Washington are on right now, and you know, Commanders are moving down the field a little bit, trying to get something done. Mm-hmm. But now that the games are over, let's take a look at today's slate of games, okay? And let's ask ourselves, who is on a playoff run and who is not?
Who's on a playoff run and who's not?
And who is not? Yeah. And so who is not might be up for a fire sale. Given their
so you still looking at trade talks?
Absolutely, because the deadline is on Tuesday at 4.
So do you feel like we need a
edge?
I feel like edge is all we need right now. Like
edge. So we're looking at Jalen Phillips and Bradley Chubb out of Miami, right?
Correct.
And then word just got out that Cincinnati might be changing their tune on trading Trey Hendrickson now that they done lost.
Now, this is my thing about Trey Hendrickson. This is just me, though.
Mm-hmm.
And if you disagree, I definitely want to hear your input on it. I feel like bringing in Trey Hendrickson would almost kind of be like bringing in Bryce Huff. I'm not saying they have the same person, but I'm saying the way that Vic likes his edge rushers, he likes his edge rushers to drop back. I haven't seen Trey Hendrickson drop back. He seems like a pin your ears back, go after the QB type of edge.
Well, ask yourself this though. You know, and it's not just with Trey Hendrickson. I'm saying use this train of thought, but also when we dissect the Jair Alexander trade and the Michael Carter trade, with all the information that we have about Jair Alexander, you know, and the fact that he hasn't been that guy since in 5 years, and he's had his injuries, and he was a healthy scratch, and all this other stuff. He's still battling a knee injury, I think.
He is.
I think there was no bit of information that we knew that they didn't know, and I don't think this move would have happened if Vic didn't sign off on it. I don't know if Vic was
as far as Jair Alexander and Carter.
And whether or not he could use them in the scheme, what he thinks he could use in the scheme. Because here's the thing: if he can't, guess what? Bye. Don't they get rid of people quick?
Yeah. I just don't want it to be a wasted pick. That's my biggest thing.
Oh, it was a 6th rounder. I take that flyer on Jair Alexander. It's low risk, high reward. This is literally.
No, I'm talking about a wasted pick and wasted money with Bryce Huff. That's I'm talking about. I don't want anything like that.
But we got a pick for him.
Yeah,
we got something in return. It wasn't like it was nothing.
It wasn't nothing crazy.
And it was worth taking. We took a fly out. Didn't work. Okay. Yeah. So what? I mean, I'd rather know than I want to know. I don't want to guess. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the fact that they're quick to move on from somebody once. Oh, we fucked up. Nope, you didn't work. Oh, bye.
Yeah, they move on. Like we gonna find. Yeah.
Bye. You gotta go. Right. You know what I'm saying? You know how Vic could be like, hey, get him out of here. Nah, He on some other shit.
Yeah,
He ain't trying to.
one thing I will say, we're not gonna just sit on somebody and
Yeah, nah.
keep
Yeah,
paying. I think we learned our lesson with Bradbury, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, and you saw it with Bryce Huff. You saw it with, what's the other kid that went to Tampa Bay? We got rid of him real fucking
You talking
fast.
about Devin White?
Yeah, Devin White.
But Devin White, he was just upset he wasn't starting. He was upset he was not the starter.
Yep, bye.
We found a way to get him out.
Yep, bye. And we went and won the Super Bowl. Bye.
Yeah, he missed out. I mean, he missed out on 2 rings.
Yeah, I was gonna say who feeling like a dumb right now?
Yeah,
man. If I'd have got my shit together and not been all in my fucking feelings, I have motherfucking ring that got wings on it.
Now I think you with the Raiders now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Look up, hey.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Like, who's feeling like the idiot? Who should be feeling, but ain't nobody saying like this. And this is the shit that I'm talking about in terms of when it comes to how we're like. I was on Mark's show yesterday. I was actually on Mark's show, Mark Holmes' show, when the news came in, right? Okay. And I'm like, oh shit, breaking news, everybody. The Philadelphia Eagles have traded for Jair Alexander. Oh man, this is good. You know what I'm saying? Because and the first thing Mark and them did, oh man, he wasn't this, and they was shitting all over it and still do. You know what I'm saying? And Mark, and come to find out, and I said to him, I said, well, Mark, it's only a 6-round pick. I mean, a 6-round pick. That's worth the flyer, isn't it? And Mark said, yes, it is. And I would do it too. But you know what their problem was? You want to know what their big problem was?
It's that Jerry is active right now.
No, That wasn't even the problem. You want to know what the problem was? The problem was they didn't like the way the story was presented. They didn't like the fact that whoever wrote the story called him a former Pro Bowler.
Okay. I see what you mean.
They felt like it made it sound like it was too much extra.
Gassing them up.
Yeah. And trying to build it up. And I'm sitting here saying, but it's depth. It's depth. It's
but any Eagles fan that knows that's watching ball right now knows that Jair Alexander was only supposed to be here for depth. He's not gonna be a starter. Like we witnessed what happened when Quinyon Mitchell was out that Giants game. And how we said we can't let that happen again.
And it was Adoree Jackson and Keely Ringo as our damn outside DBs. Hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no.
And now if Quinyon goes out again, God forbid, if something happens to him, now we got options. We got options that we're like, okay, let's see how you do. And Vic scheme, Jair Alexander and Carter both got to learn his scheme too. So it's whoever's going to learn his scheme the fastest.
Yep. Right. Yep. And you can always put Coop on the outside.
You can always. So you really think that you would you want Coop on the outside?
Only in emergency only for emergency purposes.
You heard what Vic said about that, right?
Yeah, that he could play on the outside. I know.
No. What he said recently about it.
What?
That he was saying that Coop is probably one of the best slot corners right now, and he's only going to get better. So why would I take somebody out of that position and put them in another position? That's his words that he said when they were interviewing him, because they saw the card pick and they asked him, do you see putting Coop on the outside? And he simply just said, no. With the way Coop's performing right now, why would I disrupt that? Like, there's no reason to mess with that. Keep that going the way it is.
Which says depth when it comes to Carter and Alexander.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Cool. Yeah. Because again,
I personally like it, and it's not splash. Like, they aren't splash trades. Like, we're in the middle of the season. We're not looking for splash plays. That typically comes in the off season. So with these plays of depth that we have right now,
Rhonda Lovely Sparks is here. What up, Rhonda? You know what I'm saying? She came over. She's a Cowboys fan.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So and is more than welcome here at the bird section. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, Todd on here. What's going on, Todd?
Mm-hmm.
Roethlisberger or Breeze? I'm going Breeze.
Yeah. No, I'm going Big Ben.
Okay.
I'm going Big Ben.
She
Yeah.
said Eagles stink. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. She can't stand us. Yeah. Yeah.
Watching this.
Yeah, she can't stand us. She loves me, but she can't stand the Eagles. And she don't like the way I talk about us. You got to understand, Warren. You know how when you start wearing you walk around in Texas wearing the stuff that you wearing, and you be and it's like like they all be looking at you like vampires, like that.
Yeah.
That's how we sound to Rhonda and them. They
Mm.
don't like this because we talk winning football, and like she can't handle it. See, I love Leo, but Eagles stink. Yeah. Who you think were the top 5 quarterbacks from 2010, from 2010? Mike, you gotta give me some time to think on that, bro. That's gonna take a little minute. You know what I'm saying? Who are the top quarterbacks the top 5 quarterbacks from 2000 to 2010? Oh, that's like 25 years ago.
Yeah, that's a minute.
I can't. Yeah, I gotta think on that. Good questions though, but Mike says he has autism. Okay, so he's got a superpower.
Nice.
Yeah, he's got the superpower. Y'all not used to nice things. Dak is your daddy. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the late 1900s.
So with that being said, I know you were on the Cowboys channel majority of the time today. What is the vibe like in Cowboy land over there? In the YouTube world?
Yeah. So
I can tell you what it's like out here, but what is it like out there in the media world?
I don't think that they're into their team as much as they would like to be.
Mm-hmm.
So now they've gotten to the point now where their joy is the anguish of their divisional opponents.
Okay.
Now.
So like last year, basically.
Yeah,
okay.
But now, here's the thing, though, and this is interesting because it dawned on me while I was on Mark's channel after the games have been played. The first all the games up until now have been played, and that is with the losses between Green Bay and Detroit and everybody losing like they did. It's actually given Dallas a pathway as well to be maybe even a wild card team.
Okay.
There's a pathway for them to be a wild card team.
Okay.
If they were to get their shit together, you know what I'm saying, and actually went out, you know what I'm saying, drop maybe 1 or 2 games, they could actually be a wild card team.
I think we need to wait till this Cardinals game.
That once again,
if
they if they, it's all predicated on them taking care of business.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. That's why
at the end of the day, they have a dynamic offense right now.
But they're also about to break the record for the worst defense in the history of the NFL.
Exactly. So they need to find a way to get out of that and overcome it.
And just trade that, like you see, like I personally don't think it's going to happen for them this year, only because there hasn't been any movement from during the trade before the trade deadline, particularly on the defensive side of the ball. They're not even looking to like offensively, they're good. To be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? As they stand, and when I say good, meaning they be all right with their offense.
No, they have a really good offense, and I think usually that happens whenever Dak comes back from an injury. He's typically like comes out strong.
Yeah, but even when you look at their skill positions, you know what I'm saying? They got a couple of running backs who are all right. They're all right. You know what I'm saying? They can get the job done. Nothing, super crazy, but they can get the job done. You know what I'm saying? Behind that offensive line, they're tight end all right too. You know what I'm saying? Their quarterback is good. You know what I'm saying? They got a wide receiver 1A and a wide receiver 1B. So I'm like, well, all y'all need to do is just fuck it, just build the rest of your defense off of the off of trades. Just trade for some people. That's all they got to do, and they, get some people in there on their defense, and they might be able to make a run for a wild card. But not happening, man.
I feel like their road is like they can become a dynamic team within the next 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Just right now, it's not for them. Like this defensive coordinator that they have is just not. He doesn't seem like he's going to change into new ways of doing things. It's like, imagine if Vic was a terrible defensive coordinator and we're struggling with him. He's not going to change. You know what I mean? Like, he's not going to change his style, especially if he's seen success out of it. He's not going to change it. So we'll see what happens. I just think that as long as their defense is the way that they are, they're not going anywhere. I would even put them in a wild card, honestly, Leo.
Well, you know what? Again, everything I'm saying is predicated on them making certain moves that they're not going to make. And that's the part. This is where it gets funny because here I am, like especially dealing with that fan base. You know what I'm saying? And talking to them, and it's like, yo, like, do you guys realize like these moves that we're saying are simple, but they're not going to do it?
Yeah, like they're not, because it's a sit back, wait, let's watch what everybody else does. And remember Jerry back, I think it was like a year ago, 2 years ago, when he said he's waiting for people to come to him.
I was gonna say, they don't even call people; they wait for people to call them.
Rhonda, I appreciate you. Everybody, don't forget to hit that like button.
Yes, hook us up, please.
Yeah, let's. At the end of the day, me and Leo's goal is we trying to get this algorithm going. We trying to get up there with everybody else. Get us on your top few views of videos. So if you can go and hit that like button over on the Birds section, and also don't be afraid to come over to the Eagles Collective and hit that subscribe and hit that like button. Keep us all going. It's our tip jar at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, bro, I'm looking at it, and we might finally break that 20-year curse of
you talk of not using the wait a minute, break what 20-year curse?
The NFC East team.
You talking about repeating as division winners?
Yeah, like
that was. You know what, bro? Let me tell you something. That was a foregone conclusion after we won the Super Bowl last year. I was like, bitch, we repeating.
Yeah.
You know
so like,
so
and that's what I'm saying. So I can't see.
Hey, Kariba.
I think this is my personal opinion. I see a better chance of the Bears being in the wild card than the Cowboys being in the wild card.
I give you that.
Because even the way that the Vikings played on the Lions today alone, like that tells you they potentially can get there. Yeah. So it's just it's too many other teams they would need to go through. I personally just like the fact that I'm watching the Vikings beat up on the Lions after we beat up the Vikings at home.
Yeah. Listen, we got 2 weeks worth of film. We got film on our next two opponents. You know what I'm saying? Blueprint. You know what I'm saying? What could we do better? You know what I'm saying? How would we play them differently? You know what I'm saying? Like what will we attack? And then on top of that, what kind of team will they be fielding? You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, we don't have to account for Tucker Kraft. You know what I'm saying? Who's his backup? What's that look like? How much does that affect their offense as a whole? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because all we got
when it comes to the Packers, Jordan Love, I don't believe in. That's my thing.
Listen, you put Quinyon Mitchell on Christian Watson, then what? Then what?
I think the only way they can beat us is with Josh Jacobs. And that's what
Mikey was
on the run game. On defense. The defense needs to tighten up with the run game. That's why I think bringing BG in was good. Bringing the Kobe Dean back,
Yep.
was a good move.
We said at a certain Nolan to be back next week.
Mm-hmm.
We said people are going to start to come back
Yeah,
in November, and the defense should be starting to find itself, starting to get itself. The
slowly
offense
getting their rhythm.
play.
And you want to know something that's crazy too about when these players get injured? It's almost like, yeah, you're injured, but they're making up for that by putting more time in the film room.
They
Cause
come back
it's
smarter.
almost like when, yeah, exactly, like they're becoming smarter players when they're having that time sitting back
Yep.
and watching. So that's one thing I can say about Nakobe Dean, definitely. But Nolan Smith, this is an opportunity for him sit back in that film room and kind of just watch what these opponents are doing and how they're playing us and different techniques and all that. Because I'm a Nolan Smith fan.
Mm-hmm.
So I can definitely see Nolan Smith retiring as an Eagle at some point.
I think you said that a few times, and I agreed each time.
Yeah, so I
really like him. I really like him. I think he's a solid dude.
And the thing about Nakobe Dean, I remember they asked him. They said, "How do you feel?" He's like, "I'm just happy to be here." He said, "I could be on the shipyards right now, like everybody else that I know in my neighborhood. I could just be working on the shipyards." So that's somebody that sees that this opportunity isn't just going to be given to you. You got to work for it.
Yeah, so, Eagles girl, we saw that. How he's putting together a Marvel team.
we definitely going to see. We definitely going to see. I'm excited. The last game we played with the Giants, even though it was the Giants, granted it's the Giants, but we saw Tank Bigsby. We know Tank Bigsby can now do something in the run game. Like he can be that 1-2 punch. With Saquon, we noticed that Will Shipley is good on kick and punt returns. That's somebody we can put out there. Like there's a lot of things that happen that I feel like they've been practicing with and playing around with to try to get things on a roll that they finally did. We finally saw a Darius Cooper sighting.
Yep.
We saw one of those.
We said that. Baby AJ is going to be playing. Real quick, McCaffrey's out with his shoulder for Washington. Yeah, they came down like he was fielding the punt, and two people landed right on top of his shoulder.
Dang.
Yeah.
Right now the score is 7-0 Seahawks.
Yep, it's 7-0.
I'm not gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you, Leo. I think every Eagles fan right now and everybody watching this game, we probably gonna be able to get a few extra hours of sleep. Because we kind of know how this game gonna end. That's just me.
Yeah, bro.
It's no disrespect on the Commanders, but we kind of know the end to this. We know what's gonna happen.
I want to know like what they selling. It's a fire sale. Like who else is a fire sale? Like what does Washington have that we might want to buy?
Nothing. Because y'all old, bro.
Exactly. Not much. Yeah, right.
Hey, we don't want the vintage, bro. Just looking at the Washington Commanders right now with Jaden Daniels hurt. Well, not hurt, but him being hurt. It's like they need some young bucks on the team, bro.
Well, first of all, they overachieved last year.
Oh, definitely, and I appreciate them overachieving because we knew we were going to win when we had to play them.
And this right here, despite the fact that the only good thing they got going for them is that they got a young quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They got a young quarterback. That's the only thing. Now, here's the thing: by fielding this product this year, they set themselves back a year or two. Because now because what they got to do is they got to start amassing a shit ton of picks. They got to get young.
They got to do something.
Yeah,
they're gonna have to.
You ain't even got to bring. You just got to figure out the right number of veterans you're going to keep, and then you got to get rid of a shit ton of them now because you got a lot of old guys on your team.
I remember telling people about Terry McLaurin. I said
Yeah, he done,
When
right?
when wide receivers wait this long to get paid, when they sit back this long, the chemistry is off with them and the quarterback.
Yep,
They get the
yep,
tissue injuries. They just more prone to
yep,
injuries when that stuff happens. We saw what happened to Lamb last year, bro. Like we seen this. Like
yep, yep.
we seen these stories. That's one thing that I appreciate about Howie Roseman. Howie does not wait. Like think about how spoiled we are for a second. Howie does not wait. These issues that other teams have, like it might be bugs on you mugs, but ain't no bugs on us type deal. Like it's one of those type of deals. But
Damn.
yeah, nah, they ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. They beat out on. Oh, and I like their running back, Bill.
Who?
Washington's running back.
Oh, okay. Speaking of running backs, what about Rico Dowdle, bro? Like Rico Dowdle is you can't sleep on him. Like
no, Rico Dowdle. I think he was just trying to hold on. Okay.
Mean Metal Mike said he has Bryce Young over Jaden Daniels. I wouldn't say that just because Jaden Daniels has the threat of using his legs. That's one of the things I think he has over him. But I just think at the end of the day, we just got two teams we need to get past. Once we get past those two teams, that's going to let us know where we stand as a team.
Now, I gotta say this, okay? Mm-hmm. And I hate that I gotta say it, but I got to because I'm an Eagles fan, and there was a very long period of time where I was just convinced that we can't do anything the easy way. We got to make shit harder for ourselves. Okay, and so I also look at this and I'm going, there's a number of games on this in the rest of our schedule that could easily be trap games.
Yeah,
we could actually we have the opportunity where we could actually win out. Okay.
Yeah, we can.
Good. We could win out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not scared of Buffalo. I'm not scared of Detroit or Green Bay. You know what I'm saying? I'm not scared of none of these teams that we got on our schedule left. The Raiders, please. You know what I'm saying? I'm not scared of any of them. But here's the thing. Games like the Raiders and even Washington, you know what I'm saying, don't be trap games. Games we should have won.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I definitely get where you're coming from.
Now, this team doesn't give me that feeling, you know what I'm saying, that they would, like I feel like Nick Sirianni does do a really good job of keeping these guys focused at the task at hand, what's right in front of us and nothing beyond that. I think the one time we were guilty of that is with the Giants, the first time we played them.
Yes. Yeah.
That ass kicking to me said we were looking past them. So I'm hoping that was a lesson learned that we will not carry on for the rest of the season and actually went out. But in years past, when I look at this type of schedule for us, I'm like, man, these motherfuckers fuck around and lose one of these games or a couple of these games.
Yeah. I can definitely. They can. They definitely can.
It'll be no rhyme or reason for it.
We just going to dominate.
It'll be something stupid like we'll lose a game or two like that we should have won, like we did with Atlanta. Remember that? Remember when even against Washington, remember all Smitty had to do was catch that pass and we would have won that game. You know
so I see where you're coming from. I'll take it even deeper. I can see it. You're talking about like a Panthers game from last year.
Right. Yeah.
So, like, you playing down to the opponent.
Yeah.
Almost.
You know
but think about it like this, too. You got the Packers. We all know about the Packers. They're aware of the Packers. You got the Lions.
Mm-hmm.
The Lions is the game that everybody feels like we should have had in the championship game. You got a division team, which is the Cowboys. Then you got the Bears. I feel like maybe that Bears game could possibly be a trap game.
That
But
too.
that
Yeah.
Bears game is a
The
Friday
Bears.
night
Yep.
game,
Yep.
and it's a Friday night game in Philly though.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I'm kind of like, could they really drop the ball like that? And then you got the Chargers in LA, you got the Raiders back in Philly, and then that's when you go through the Commanders, Bills, Commanders.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah.
only team that I can truly see it being a trap game is that Bears game. Because let's say we lost that Bears game, we would come back and be ready for the Chargers. Because we're not a team that just folds after getting beat. We're gonna find where our
Yeah.
mistakes.
Yeah. Well, the Chargers. That's a game.
Yeah, that would be a good game.
Yeah.
I think that'll settle that whole Jalen and Herbert debate.
Yeah.
People like to have.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Again, I also think that, when you remember now, okay, we talked about the path to the number one seed and all that other stuff, right?
mhm.
Rewind it back, and let's go back to now. Let's say we get the number one seed. Now, who are we likely to see in the playoffs? And I
Who we
guarantee,
likely to see in the playoffs.
yeah, before the Super Bowl, and I guarantee you, we've probably played them already.
You know, one team that I think we're going to see that we haven't played is the Seahawks.
There you go.
I truly think the Seahawks is going to be that team that we haven't seen. And first off, the Seahawks have a good run defense.
Yeah.
But that is one team that I can see us going up against. And then I can also see us. I'm not going to say the Rams, maybe the Bucks. I can see us playing the Bucks again.
Uh-huh.
But it's all this stuff is depending on how these other teams perform. That's the thing. And the Packers could be another team that we could possibly see.
And will we be showing them something that they've never seen us do before?
I think the only thing, well, remember what Kevin Patullo said after that week 6 game. He said that we haven't completely opened up the playbook. We've gotten to the first portion of the playbook and we haven't executed the way that we want to yet. That's why we haven't dived deeper into the playbook.
Right.
I think diving deeper into it involves Jalen being under center. I think that's a little bit of that. Jalen being under center is going deeper into that playbook. I think these 2 games with the Packers and the Lions, I think with Jalen being under center, a lot of teams won't expect what's coming. But I do think that once they got film of him being under center, they're going to catch on to it, and they're going to see what we're doing, and that's when we got to change it up again. But we need AJ to be right. We need Devontae to be right. Saquon, Dotson. We need that O-line to be right. That's why I'm glad about this bye. Like, let our O-line get healthy right now.
And let's talk about that. Okay. Let's look at that for a hot second, and let me pull this up so I can wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. Damn it. I'm sorry, dog.
No, you good. You good. You good.
Sorry. Okay. So then, great. Cool. Okay. So, and then let me pull.
And everybody in the chat, let us know right now, which team are you kind of more worried about, Green Bay or the Lions, with the upcoming 2 games? Just type it in real quick. Let us know what team you thinking about.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. When we play next week,
Mm-hmm.
we will have been off for 14 days. Okay.
Yeah.
And then we play the following Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then and that's the following Sunday night at 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we play the following Sunday at 4:25.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, against the Cowboys, right? Then it's our short week, but it's a short week meaning we play on Friday, not Thursday. Now that's huge in terms of when you have a
Breaks in between.
huh?
You talking about just days in between these games?
Yes, going
Mm-hmm.
from Sunday night to Friday,
Mm-hmm.
that Black Friday game.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? But here's the thing, dog. After the Black Friday game,
Mm-hmm.
we're off again for 10 days.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I agree with that because I think we talked about it. Even though they gave us like those back-to-back away games and not really back-to-back home games, they made up for it by
With
giving
the
us those long
days in
stretches.
between.
Yeah, those stretches
Yes.
in between. So
Yes.
the NFL made up for that by doing that for us.
Yes. Yes. And I think a lot of times that's a part that people tend to forget about.
Yeah, because by this point in November, it's about who's staying healthy. It's about nutrition right now. That's where we're at. Like that's what we're getting to. Who's staying healthy? Who's being consistent? Like
Because here's the thing. I think I don't mind going on the road.
yeah, we
I don't
travel.
mind going on the road. Where we gotta go. Let's look at where we gotta go. Okay, coming out of the bye, we gotta go to Lambeau in November 10th. That's next week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is this supposed to snow anytime soon in Lambeau?
I don't think so.
Exactly. Then we gotta go to Detroit. No, Detroit gotta
No,
come
Detroit
to our
comes to Philly. Yeah.
Yeah. Then we gotta go to Dallas, and that's inside.
Yeah.
And then Chicago gotta come see us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then we gotta go to LA. Nice weather in December. And then the Raiders got to come to our house. And then we got to go to Washington. It's that Buffalo game. Fucking shit. December 28th. They might be shoveling that bitch out.
Might be another snow game.
Yeah.
We might have another snow game.
Yeah. Yeah.
But but I think this team is built for it though.
At this point, yeah.
By this point, Buffalo and Philly are probably the best teams that can perform under weather.
Right. And I'm thinking from a conditions standpoint, you know what I'm saying? From a conditions standpoint, I think it's still favorable for the Eagles here on out.
You know it definitely is. But like you said, we can slip at any point. Just I feel like all of our speed bumps and roadblocks have already happened right now. That's kind of where I'm at. Like we've had the AJ drama, we had the issues with the offense not clicking, issues with the defense, issues with the secondary. We've dealt with all those issues. Now what we are going to start seeing are these other teams having their issues come up.
Yes. Yes.
That's what we're going to see, and are we going to capitalize off that?
Yeah. That again. And folks, I'm just reiterating it because I don't want to seem like we're getting too ahead of ourselves or whatever. But everything that Warren and I are saying, it's all predicated on the Eagles handling business, doing what they're supposed to do. Yeah. And it's exciting because there's a couple of question marks that have yet to be answered, and that is we don't know what this team. We don't know who we. Imagine what we'll know in the next 3 days that we don't know today.
That's true.
Imagine what we'll know in the next 3 days that we don't know today. That's if you think about it, it's a significant amount of information, and especially when you're talking about this team's dynamics. What if out of the blue, and I'm just going here, I'm just saying, what if out of the blue, Cleveland decides, you know what, fuck it, go ahead, give him Miles. Okay, because that was a rumor, that was something that was talked about or whatever. But I'm just saying, what if Howie does hit the grand slam, the home run, and fucks around and ends up landing Myles Garrett? So now you're talking Myles Garrett,
you got
Jordan
a point.
Davis,
You got a
Jalen
point.
Carter. Yeah, Myles Garrett, Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter, Moro Jomo on the same fucking defensive line.
Bro, Nolan Smith on the other side of
Nolan Smith and BG back there, and you got Abdul Carter,
and that linebacker core.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Jahad Campbell and Nakobe Dean and Zach Bond. All that's some that's instant. You got a real life, true blue textbook goon squad.
Yeah. Now let me ask you this though, Leo, because Jahad Campbell has been playing in that edge rusher position. Now we have Brandon, we have BG, you have Nolan Smith, you have Jalen Hunt, you have Uche, and you have Ujulari,
who's on IR.
On IR. So that's 5 right now. That's 5. So do you truly feel like they could keep them in rotation and say we're comfortable with these edge rushers? Or do you truly feel like they need somebody? They need that extra body to be there.
No, okay. Would bringing an extra body make us better?
Would it make us better?
Yeah.
It depends on who it is. Because
that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about the ones I named.
Yeah, some people can just, because at the end of the day,
look, Myles Garrett
is only in rotation.
Myles Garrett,
rotation.
Let's look at it. Garrett, Chubb, Phillips, and just those 3. Let's just look at those 3. If we got either one of those 3, are we the better for it?
And who are you removing? Are you taking away Nolan Smith or Jalen Hunt?
We're not going to give up a player.
No. I'm saying who, because somebody's going to get less snaps.
No, I don't care about this. I'm saying having them
just an overall defensive team.
Yes, having them on your team, because I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't care. I will figure out a way. Get them on my team. I will figure out a way to make that shit work. Yeah. I don't care.
No, I
especially.
Get it'll definitely make them a better team.
I'm saying if you are trying to win the Super Bowl right now, if you are trying to win the Super Bowl right fucking now, this year, not next year and the year after that, this year, do you go get them?
Now, see, that's what I'm saying. If you get them, now you're taking away snaps from Jahad Campbell.
So that's does it make it? But so we're trying to win right now.
Yeah, I get that.
Especially depth, all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your depth piece is named Jahad Campbell. Wow. Ooh. Burnt them.
Yeah, you saw that?
Yeah, burnt them. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it's over. Early.
Like, bringing on anybody is going to make the team better. Like, bringing in Jair Alexander made the team better, even though he is injury prone. It makes the team better.
Yeah.
So I get what you mean on a depth perspective. And just having
I said we try to win now.
Having them on the squad right now. Yeah, I see what you mean. I like it. I'm just trying to think of who, though, because we talk about Chubbs, and then you got Phillips. I know Scott said he wants Phillips on the team. I'm just, dang.
Well, Scott's thinking about the future because Phillips is the younger out of the two.
How old is Phillips?
26.
Okay, so yeah, we can. Hey, we got to see what he wants on his contract though.
Exactly.
Because that's the biggest thing about this. Whoever that we bring in, most
We're not paying
likely, we're
somebody.
just putting them in as a 1 year thing.
Yeah.
1 year because Jalen Carter is that one who we're trying to pay. Jalen Carter's the big dollar sign that needs to get paid.
And Jordan Davis.
And Jordan Davis, yeah. But I think Jordan Davis go on for another year?
We picked up his 5th year option, yes.
Yeah. So
we
yeah,
can do the
Jordan
same
Davis,
thing.
but Jordan Davis, he's made his money.
Look, technically, we can do the same thing with Jalen Carter too.
Yeah.
Remember, Jalen Carter is a year younger than Jordan Davis.
Yeah, because he came in 2024 draft, I think.
Yeah, he came in 24.
Yeah.
This is Jalen Carter's 3rd year. This is Jordan Davis's.
We got Jordan Davis after the 2022 Super Bowl.
We got Jalen Carter after the Super Bowl.
Jordan Davis Carter after the Super Bowl. So Jordan Davis witnessed that first Super Bowl.
Yeah, he was on the team.
And that was with Nakobe Dean, right?
Yes.
Okay.
No. Yes, that was with Nakobe Dean. We got Jordan Davis and Nakobe Dean. And then we got Jalen Carter and Nolan Smith in the same draft.
Dang, bro. Just look at the picks that we picked up.
Yeah.
Since then and where we at now.
Yeah. And remember, Nakobe Dean was a 2nd round pick. And so we could exercise, we've already decided we could exercise Jordan Davis's we're going to exercise Jordan Davis's 5th year option, meaning next year he signed.
Yeah.
Next year is our last year to sign Jordan Davis to get him under contract next year. You know what I'm saying? After next year. Okay, so he could play the whole. He'll play the whole season on his 5th year option, and at the end of it all, he can negotiate a contract right then. Right? We could do the same thing. Jalen Carter could play all of next year. And we could say we're going to exercise his 5th year option, and he could play all of the following year after that.
Okay.
And then you'd have to sign him to a contract.
So I got a question for you. How do you feel? What would you grade Reed Blankenship on his performance this year?
I would take Reed. All right. So here's the thing.
Because his contract is coming up too.
Yes, it is. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about Reed is that when you look at the talent that we have, you know what I'm saying, with Andrew Makuba, you see what I'm saying? And then, he dropped the ball. He's an idiot. I'm sorry. He's an idiot. Oh, Washington. I love it. Thank you.
Told you. Hey, get some extra sleep tonight, bro.
Yeah, I know, right?
You ain't got to worry about watching this.
And I mean, all my man did was just, you know what I'm saying? He tapped them.
Yeah. And everybody, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the Birds section and the Eagles Collective. Like I said, me and Leo how long we been doing this, Leo? About 5-6 weeks? We've been doing this for a minute.
A minute now, yeah.
Yeah, we've been doing this for a minute.
Yeah,
we got to keep it going. Definitely got to keep it going.
Yeah. Oh, listen, I talked to Philly 500 yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And he wanted to spend some time with his family and everything like that. He made some promises he had to keep. And I was like, yo, the family time is the most important thing. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
I have to, remember, because most people don't realize, damn, he caught that shit. Philly lives in California.
Okay.
So he's 3 hours behind me. And so when he and I were talking, I was like, bro, I just got finished doing the same thing. Those of us with little kids, we know Saturday mornings, that's the games and all that stuff. And so I was finished doing mine.
You gotta spend that time. No, I feel
But
it.
he wants to do something this week, so we're gonna do something
Okay.
with Philly 500. You know what I'm saying? As soon as
Okay.
he lets me know, he's gonna let me know what his schedule looking like and everything. So I had that set up for us to be on with Philly 500.
Okay. That works.
Yeah,
Yeah. So we just gotta collab and just find the right time to where all of our schedules meet.
for sure,
Be
for
able to
sure,
do it.
for
It
sure.
seems like no, I'm cool with that. Just dang 20-0 right now.
21. Yeah, yeah.
What's that? What's that Commanders chant?
uh, left hand
What's
up.
that Commanders chant?
Left hand. Hey, I was telling somebody, you know what? Because I kept saying JD 55, and he was like, "Why you call him JD 50? We put 55 on his ass. He might, Impulsive CC said, Commanders ass."
Bro.
Linda said Washington getting dogged 21-0.
At home, bro.
Thanks, Kenny. I appreciate you, man.
At home. That's what's crazy.
Yeah, it's funny. This is too funny. I know Momo is probably he's gonna be on all kinds of rants. You know what I'm saying?
And this is what hopes that the NFL truly thought that the Commanders were something, because if they truly were what they thought, this would be a game.
Well, I mean, listen, this what I hope this does is I hope it humbles Commander fans.
Oh, they're quiet.
You know this should be a humbling experience. You know what I'm saying? And maybe you might want to, think about just concentrating on your team and not worrying about what we doing. You know what I'm saying? And remember, like they'll tell you, don't Commander fans will tell you, Jaden Daniels is better than Jalen Hurts. Right. Right. This is the dude they said was better than Jalen Hurts.
Stop it.
After 1 year in the league, he's better than Jalen Hurts. Man, please.
Stop it.
Please.
Stop it. They need to stop doing that.
Yeah, like this is
everybody that was talking all that trash over the summer.
Come on now. You know what I'm saying? The all AARP team injuries piling up. Right, Mike? We just need Karima said Trey Henderson coming Tuesday. That's who you calling, Karima? You calling Trey Henderson?
That's the thing though. Like you watch when you look at all those rumor report accounts, they keep talking about different stuff, and it's like I can't watch it. And that's the only reason why I say that I feel like the Eagles aren't going to get Garrett. Whenever it's boosted, like media-wise or anything like that, whenever it's boosted, I feel like there's a likely chance that we don't get them. Like, how many times have the Eagles boosted about getting somebody and we ended up getting them? It's usually somebody we underestimated or we didn't. You didn't think the Eagles are going to get A.J. Brown, right?
You know what? Yeah, you know what? Like, so here's the thing, right? And this is what I always say. Like, think about that. And that was a good example you used. The AJ Brown trade, right?
Mm-hmm.
There was no rumblings, nothing. You know what I'm saying? There was nothing that said, nothing. It was just somebody made a phone call to someone such like that was going on for a while. When now that we know about it,
under the radar.
Yeah, that was like for almost a week.
Yeah.
For almost a week. Nothing got leaked out. No one said, "Oh, we hear rumbling." No, nothing. It didn't. And mind you, we talking about this was the shit that was going down during draft week.
Exactly.
The draft. So everything's hypersensitive. You know what I'm saying? Every little, you know what I'm saying? And you telling me Adam Schefter didn't even know about this shit?
That's what I'm saying. It's almost like it's smoke screens right now.
So my point in that is to say the way Howie is moving is like, okay, I said before we found out it was Michael Clark, I said I wouldn't be surprised if you fuck around and find out we end up with Sauce Gardner. Not because I thought that not because I heard some rumblings or anything like that, but I'm just saying who's a team that's going to be going on a fire sale and got assets that we would like and would pay for it. Sauce Gardner would be something. You see what I'm saying? Like you got to look
Sauce
at
Gardner
it like that.
would be one. So you got the Browns, the Dolphins, the Jets, the Raiders, and
Max Crosby. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think Max Crosby's going anywhere. He's already said he. So they did report out that Garrett and Crosby are not getting traded. Like they already.
Yeah,
just as much as they said AJ's not getting traded.
Right.
Yeah, just as much.
Right.
So
we
know that's probably
take that at face value? No.
So I'm saying I'm looking at that edge rusher from Jacksonville.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. What's homeboy's name? Oh, hold on.
I think it's Walker. Might be wrong. I can pull it up real quick.
Yeah, I got it. Roster.
Trayvon Walker, that's who it is.
For
the Jags.
How did I miss that? For Jacksonville, right?
Yeah, it's Trayvon Walker. He's only 24 years old.
He's a defensive end, yeah.
That's somebody I can see them getting under the radar. And the reason why I say that is you got a young general manager. You got a young general manager that wants to get exposed. He wants to get noticed. He wants all that. He wants to be looked at the guy that made the move. And depending on what we give him for it, he might just do it. Like that's somebody that I'm looking at. So like, as much as like I like Chubb and Phillips, it's been talked about way too much, to where it's like maybe that's a smokescreen for something else. So that's just how I'm looking at how the Eagles move. Even with the Saquon pickup, we didn't even know that they were going to pick up Saquon.
That's another one. I was okay. So let me tell you about that, because remember at that time everybody was watching the news because we were hoping that they was going to re-sign DeAndre Swift.
Yeah,
I like DeAndre Swift, hometown boy, the whole 9 yards. I thought he had a great season, playing behind us, one more, and he really get to know it. You know what I'm saying? I really thought that. I didn't think that Saquon was anywhere in the realm of possibilities.
Exactly.
So I never even looked at him, never even thought about it. And I'm sitting there screaming, like this is me. I'm like, DeAndre Swift, please, DeAndre Swift. The Eagles just signed Saquon Barkley. DeAndre,
Yeah. I remember that. I was at work. I looked at my phone and said DeAndre Swift gets picked up from the Bears. And not even a minute later, you saw the Eagles picked up Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, I was like, wait, we got Saquon? You know what I'm saying? Bro. Now I'm like, DeAndre who? Who? I didn't even know Saquon was you know what I'm saying? I didn't even know that was going to happen. I assumed New York was going to re-sign him. You know what I'm saying? And each year we get further from it. The way that whole Saquon shit went down in New York, absent of us, this had nothing to do with us. This wasn't us.
Yeah, we saw the behind the scenes.
We just, you know what I'm saying? That we just were the team that benefited from it. But what they did to him,
yeah.
Yo, I swear to God, he is so fucking lucky. He started recording that shit, and that the Hard Knocks team was there because New York was perfectly fine with letting Saquon take all those bullets. That was meant for them.
No, he did.
You know what I'm saying? Like that was the part that I thought, I was like, oh shit. And then that's why AJ was like, after they showed that episode, AJ was like, man, I want you to win. I want to win it for you just because. And they wasn't even talking about me.
Answer this for me. Do you feel like the Giants are hurting right now? They're struggling.
They are. Uh-oh.
So
These
can you
scored
see
again.
them making a move for Brian Burns?
No, they done scored again.
This is devastating. Bro, have you ever seen a game where maybe the second string is going to come out after the halftime?
This might be that game.
Like, come on, bro.
That's a damn shame. That's a damn shame. You see this? Linda Collier said, dog walked. Impulsive. I don't see them letting Burns go. I get it though.
But you got. I'm looking at moves like that. That's
kind
of the way I'm looking at it. Maybe somebody that.
What you have there right now is a result of them trying to get shit done during the trade deadlines and stuff like that.
Yeah,
that's their project. That defensive, all that, that's their project. So they're not going to trade any of those guys. Ojulari was an easy let go because of what all the bigger picture.
Yeah.
So I think Burns is in the picture in the future for the Giants, like Abdul Carter's in the picture for the future of the Giants.
They got a lot of ends though, because you got Thibodeau.
Oh, too. I was gonna say Kayvon Thibodeau.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Got Thibodeau. So
how much money do they have too? And how much money?
But I'm saying as a position for them to get more draft picks, because the Giants didn't do bad in the draft. Like that was actually one of the teams that surprised us.
You see that they thought they were winning the division and going back to the championship game. Commanders ordered the number 3 Special Burns and with a side of Dorks. How is Sam on the Seahawks looking like he a great quarterback? Man, Andrew, listen, they got him looking like he's the second coming of Steve Tasker.
Bro, they're doing something, bro. I'm just like, everybody get your extra sleep in tonight.
I know, right? Put
your parlays in.
Yeah, y'all can go on to bed if you want to. It's over. Yeah, it's been over. Unless y'all just y'all don't mind hanging out with us and we up here just talking shit.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, at the end of the day, I'm loving the way this is. And you know what is good about this? Even though we're Eagles fans, you really don't know this season. No team has actually stood out and set themselves apart from other teams right now. Typically, you kind of see those teams that set themselves apart around this time, but we haven't seen that. And I think that's what's making this season a little bit more interesting than the past few seasons.
Right.
So I'm definitely liking that though.
Right.
Because nobody expected the Patriots to be this good of a team.
I was just about to say that. Like Drake May looked like he trying to put an MVP season together himself.
Nobody thought about the Colts.
Quietly. The Colts, yeah. Quietly.
Nobody thought Denver. Everybody thought Denver was trying to make moves, but the way Denver's coming out, they beating NFC teams like we stole their lunch money, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Listen, they're going in on us, but that's okay. I mean, we should have won that game.
We definitely should have won that game, but that shows you that we needed to. That's a team that when you beat them, you got to close them out.
Yep.
That's what that taught us. Yep. Because I think the Giants got that too. Like you need to close them out. But the thing about the Giants is they're not used to winning yet. So we know what to do. We just underestimated them, and we had our own struggles as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we did have a lot of struggles that game. But the way we coming out like against the Vikings, who beat the Lions, and then coming up on the Giants, making that the little revenge game, seeing the run game get explosive again. When was the last time you seen two running backs go over
100 yards in one game?
Two.
In one game, and that was because the main one we said, "Oh, don't hey, you stretch your groin, just sit down. You good? You good?"
And Saquon even said I could have went back in, but he was like, "I saw Tank balling, so I just sat back."
Yeah, hey, you know what? Isn't it nice to be able to do that? You know what I'm saying?
Isn't it nice to have a running back that's like that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's like, yo, let them ball, bro.
And what happens when AJ Dillon comes back?
How long is AJ Dillon out for? Because he was in uniform.
Yeah, no, bro, he's not even hurt anymore. He just didn't play. They didn't even use him.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure on AJ Dillon. I don't think he has that fire he did with Green.
Depth.
Yeah.
That's why I said we have the best running back room in the league. And that's
why haven't they put him at fullback? That's my thing.
Because the scheme doesn't call for that.
But in the very beginning of the season, they were talking about bringing a fullback into play.
I know that.
Like, I wonder, or maybe that's something that they got.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
Maybe that's one of those new things we'll see at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Towards the fourth quarter. Like, these niggas running fullback now.
Because you can definitely tell when Saquon is not on the field, the defense lays back a little bit. And Tank Bigsby only just has one thing of film on him with the Birds. Right. So they seen what he's capable of doing. But I feel like a lot of those teams are going to be like, that was the Giants. So
right.
The thing is Tank Bigsby really like that or not? Because me personally, I knew him coming in. He was already going to take the job over Will Shipley.
Yeah, from Jacksonville, yeah.
Like, that was off rip.
I'll be honest with you. I didn't even see the Tank Bigsby trade coming in.
We didn't. That was under the radar. That was under
the radar, and people didn't understand it. And I'm like, I don't think y'all realize we got a really good running back.
But what frustrated people was they put him on kick returns.
Yeah, especially that's not his. Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't his. That's not his thing. Like, he's not a good kick returner. Not put him out there.
Tank Bigsby is, and I had to tell some people, Tank Bigsby is not some slouch ass running back. You better put some respect on his name. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I just think that, AJ Dillon and Tank Bigsby, coupled with Will Shipley, we had the most capable running back room in the league right now. And that's with Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery in Detroit. No disrespect to them, but y'all don't have the same kind of depth. Knuckles and Sonic, that didn't work out last year either, remember?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You found out real quick you needed depth. And what AJ Dillon and Will Shipley does is they give us quality depth.
Yeah.
Who knows? We could be the walking wounded going into the fucking playoffs.
But you did want to dive into the O-line. What were you going to say about the O-line?
Who?
The O-line. We were about to talk about the O-line, and you said you wanted to dive into that a little bit. Put in Toth at center, and Cam Burton finally resting up.
Yep.
Brandon Dickerson played a full game without being injured. Putting Fred Johnson out there as another tight end for blocking. Like, that O-line made a lot of huge moves that they weren't doing the first 5 games of the season. So absolutely. I think putting Fred Johnson out there was a huge impact. Like, that's, bro.
Fred Johnson.
I'm glad he came back, bro.
Yeah, me too.
He came back.
Me too. But I'll say this. Remember when I was pointing out, come next Monday, we'll have been off 10 whole days, blah, 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 blah. And then look at this day. We play on a Sunday, and then we play that Friday. That's supposed to be our short week, but then we don't play a whole again.
Yeah.
So you remember all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
The number one priority in talking about that and pointing that out is the O-line.
Mm-hmm.
That's the ones that's going to benefit the most.
Yeah.
From those long days in between and everything like that, only because these guys played so long and into they played from last year.
Yeah, next to the Chiefs. Yeah, next to the Chiefs O-line.
Yeah. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And remember how I said guys are going to start getting their legs back under them and everything like that? Me and you have been saying we didn't want to see Cam Jurgens or Landon Dickerson we wanted them to take some time off. This is where we were trying to get to for them.
Yeah, we were wanting that.
Trying to get here.
Yeah.
As soon as we brought Fred in on 12 personnel, Saquon went for 125 yards with Hurts under center. Exactly.
And everybody noticed we had linemen pulling now. Like they were actually pulling. We haven't seen that in a minute.
Yep.
So now that we seeing them pulling, that brings back, okay, they got it now.
Yep.
I think a little bit of that has to do with Brandon Graham. I will say that. Because Brandon Graham going up against them talking trash all the time, like that had to light some type of fire or something. That had to light a spark under him.
Yeah, and Tothas, yeah. Hey, listen, Impulsive, yeah. We think about this. We didn't hear his name call.
Exactly.
That tells you he did good.
And another thing that was hurting us too was penalties. We played a fairly clean game too. Like the penalties was hurting us with the offsides, false starts, like all that stuff, neutral zone, like all that stuff. Like we played a clean game. I think the biggest thing me and you, Leo, are wanting out of this, we just want consistency.
Yes.
We just want consistency with that.
And I think we'll start to see it from here on out.
Yeah.
And it get better and better, barring no catastrophic injuries of any sort or what have you, and we keep our health and for the most part. At this point, again, our depth is going to start to come into play. I really do, because we're in the latter half of the season now. You know what I'm saying? And the pathway is set for us. You know what I'm saying? We can mess around and end up having the same record that we had last year, 15-2.
If we do everything right, and it sounds like we get to that point where you choose how we beat you. We either beat you on the ground or in the air.
Yeah. And I'm not even, and I keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at Washington. I don't care how bad they are. They're a division rival, and they always seem to pull one out. Like, I don't know what it is about them. It's just something that, they always win games they shouldn't have won with us. You know what I'm saying? And people always get hurt. Remember when we were undefeated and then they broke Dallas Goedert's collarbone?
Yeah, I remember that. Going into what Martin Perez is saying. Now, Martin, you do know that they put in Jahad Campbell at the edge right now. So I don't think Jahad Campbell is losing reps. They're just putting him in a different position because Jahad Campbell at Alabama, he played that Micah Parsons role where he could play linebacker and he could play edge to where he could drop back. So I'm not too worried about
it. Yeah, Nakobe Dean took his job back. He ain't letting that shit go.
And that was Nakobe Dean's job from the beginning. Remember, it was Zach Bond who took Nakobe Dean's job. Zach Bond took Nakobe Dean's job. When Nakobe Dean came back, Zach Bond slid over, and then they put Jahad Campbell. They're like, we got an extra edge rusher now. So I can definitely see them using Jahad Campbell a lot more in certain packages, too, on defense. So I wouldn't sleep on that either.
He was scared. He didn't want to take that hit. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Could have got in there. He didn't want to take that hit. I did notice a change in the defense once Dean was inserted and the run defense got way better. Abso-fucking-lutely.
He's more explosive in the gap than Zach Bond. As good as Zach Bond isn't explosive like Nakobe Dean. And Nakobe Dean, and this is the reason why I want to keep him. Nakobe Dean is probably one of the smartest linebackers
Yep.
in the NFL when it comes to run or pass or just decision making. He's probably one of the smartest ones out there. I know a lot of people knocked him because he didn't have the size of a linebacker, but he makes it up with just his knowledge of the game. He just like his knowledge of the game is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can tell even when they have him mic'd up, he's telling them the game plan and he's telling them what they're doing to them when they're sitting down on the bench. He's
Well,
talking to them just like a coach.
you never really. It's rare to find him out of position,
Correct.
and if he is, it's because he got beat on a play, meaning the person was faster than him, but not that because he didn't see it coming.
Are you saying what play was that? That play that Scatterboo had?
No, the play where who was it? Somebody caught it while Nakobe made the tackle, but Dart threw it behind the receiver. I can't remember who it was. I think it was the tight end. It was somebody, and Nakobe it was the running back. It was not Scatterboo, but what's his name? Is it not Singleton?
Tracy.
Yes, Tracy.
Tyrone Tracy.
Yeah, Tyrone Tracy. And Nakobe was running with him, but he just outran him. You know what I'm saying? But he threw it behind him, and that's how Nakobe was able to catch up to him, and he still made the tackle. No, but Nakobe was with him. You see what I'm saying? That's the point.
We can say it's Nakobe Dean's injuries, like Martin is saying right here, but I think the injuries are only going to hurt him when it's time to get paid. Like
which can actually work for us.
Yeah, that's only going to that benefits us more than it benefits him.
Yeah,
because it's like, hey,
we can probably get him back on a team-friendly deal.
Yeah, like you coming in, but when you're coming in, you're making an impact.
Yeah. Yep.
That's the thing.
Yep.
Like it's not like he's coming in and just playing a role. Like he's coming in and making a true impact on the team.
Yep.
You can't overlook that. And that's another reason why we kept Dallas Goedert at the end of the day. Like, Dallas Goedert got injured, but when he plays, he makes the impact.
Yep. And it could be, and it could be the thing where, he could end up. The injury thing he could probably have shaken it. We just all we need is we need some more time. He needs some time to pass between him recovering from the injury and moving forward. You know what I'm saying? We just need more time with him being healthy.
Because I think he was probably ready at the game too, but they wanted him to sit.
Jordan Hicks was good with football IQ. His problem too was availability. Yeah, Philly, but in the beginning, because Jordan Hicks was terrible, and it wasn't even.
He got developed. Yeah,
he had to develop because we drafted him out of Louisville, right?
I'm not too sure.
Yeah, and then he went somewhere, but it took us some time. We had to have some time with him. Yeah, if we win a Super Bowl, Dean is gone. Someone will overpay him.
No, that's another thing that I can, and people can agree with me and they can disagree with me. I truly think at the end of the day, Howie Roseman does not want to break up this Georgia team unless you are not putting up your end of the bargain. And so far, there's only been one player from that Georgia Bulldog team that hasn't put up his end of the bargain.
Two of them. Keely and Eli Ricks. And Eli
Ricks is from Bama.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're right.
So Eli Ricks is from Bama.
So Keely,
But yeah, Keely Ringo is the only one that's not putting up his end of the bargain. We're having I hope everybody in this chat knows the reason why we're struggling with these CB2 issues and why we had to make these pickups is because Keely Ringo did not put up his end of the bargain.
And we chose Keely Ringo over Isaiah Rodgers.
Yeah. We had the opportunity to get Isaiah Rodgers.
Yeah.
So
and if you think about it, at the end of the day, there's still a cheaper route.
Yeah.
it still
Long
comes
term,
out
yeah.
cheaper route.
So we took the L on that. I think Howie realizes that.
Mm-hmm.
He's been making up for his losses.
And so in the draft,
Mm-hmm.
what do we draft? Where are our priorities in the draft?
Ooh,
Yeah, see,
I would say CB. I would say CB2 and a left tackle.
left tackle.
You gotta have somebody to be ready for Lane Johnson when it's time for him to go.
No, that's right tackle.
Right tackle.
Yeah, yeah.
Then,
Jordan Mailata? No.
And then tight end.
Yeah.
That's where I would go with that.
Yeah.
Unless they decide to put Johnny Wilson at tight end.
I would say tight end, guard, you know what I'm saying? Right tackle, you know what I'm saying? Like I think our draft should be heavy on the O line and again, like you said, a top rated tight end, and then a DB.
And then at the same time, Leo, we picked up a good amount of linemen in this draft.
I was going to say,
we picked up a good amount, and we still haven't even seen Ty Robinson yet. That's what's crazy.
The vanilla gorilla, and we got him. We got him for 4 more years after this year.
But I truly feel like when
3.
it comes to Stoutland, Coach Stoutland, I think that he trusts this O-line so much to where he doesn't want to put those rookies out there because he's trying to develop them. So possibly somebody that can take over for Lane Johnson is already in the building.
Yeah, I've said the succession plan has already been in place. It might be the kid from my hometown, Holland Pierce.
Oh, yeah.
Big boy from Rutgers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, big boy.
Yeah. Then they got
he's like Jordan Davis.
College. Yeah, they got that one center from Boston College that they had.
Yeah.
They picked up that one
yeah.
I forgot what his name was. I think he played for Michigan, but his dad played for the Colts.
Oh.
Guard. Yeah.
Okay.
So they got him too. So like I'm saying, I feel like they're trying to develop them and not put them out there yet. And we probably won't even hear about them until next season. But yeah, I definitely think that we got to have something in place. Martinez as guard, Philly 416 as edge, CB and tight end. Keep Fred. Yeah, we keeping Fred. Fred ain't going nowhere. Edge. Is Reed staying? I think that's going to be the question.
That's going to be a good. I mean, he's the NFLPA representative. He's been the consummate professional. He's represented very well. He's played, but I see it would have to be
performance-wise. He hasn't been the best this year.
He hasn't been the worst.
Hasn't been the best this year.
Yeah, I mean, I say only if we can get him on a team-friendly deal.
Mm-hmm. And I think he'll take it too, because you got to think about it. Like, would you take a team-friendly deal to stay with your teammates, to stay with the same defensive coordinator, and you can possibly get another ring rather than go to a team where it's not a winning mentality?
It's about the bag at that point. Ask Myles Garrett.
You think so?
Ask Myles Garrett. Everybody's looking at Myles Garrett now. And
but this is the thing about Myles Garrett, and LB actually made a good point about this. He took the money. He said he got to take the money to take the wins. Like, he had that opportunity for it, and he sat up there and just said, "No, I'll just take the money." You did all that hooping and hollering. You had a parade during our Super Bowl time for you to put yourself out there and say you want to get picked up. They just had to throw money at you.
Yeah, but that don't mean you can't get mad.
But this is my thing, though. But if you chose the money, you knew what you were getting into. There's no reason to throw your helmet, get upset.
No. I want that. I want that. I need to know you care about this. He still cares.
If he still cares,
that tells me
that cares. If he cares, that means he knows that he's not going to go far with the team.
Once again, at least I know he still cares. That's all I need to know. That's all.
Hey, he's about to carry himself into retirement if it keeps happening. The Browns got to do something, or at least send him to a championship team or a team that's actually competing.
1 second. 1 second.
Do I school tomorrow?
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, that's my question.
I don't know.
Tell me.
Well, are you finished with it?
No.
Come here. No. Hey, close that door. Wait, Ronald, wait. Hold on for a second, dog. Hold on.
No, you good.
Okay.
It's about to be 31-7. This a trip.
I got you.
31-7.
31, second most points scored, 31.5. God damn.
Now it's just getting to the point. Okay, what's the highest amount of points they can score by the end of the game?
If you take the bag, you might win one game a month.
Now, okay, so right now they're 5-2. If they go 6-2, if they blow them out, like I'm saying, if they put like a 60 burger on them, they will be the number one seed. They'll put themselves up there. Because then it's going to come to the point of just the scoreboard. If they blow them out.
Oh, they'll be the number one in the conference because of points.
Yeah,
score.
correct.
Wow.
Yeah, so if they keep doing it, this can knock us off.
Wow. Well, have they had their bye yet?
No, it doesn't look like it.
It's because the points, yes, but because we didn't score any points. Mm-hmm. So actually, Seattle could be the bigger winners of the weekend than us. Yeah. Not that we didn't win the weekend, but Seattle could actually be the bigger winners. They're not going to let up. No, they're not, because someone on that staff has informed the coaches that y'all gotta put y'all foot on their necks, because they're gonna tell them y'all gotta double this, because we're now vying for the number one seed at this point.
Yeah, like I can definitely see them.
What's Seattle's schedule look like moving forward?
Yeah, let's look at that.
Ooh, let's look at that. Here we go, Seattle.
Who they got?
Well, okay, here we go. No, they had their bye. No. Am I looking at the right one? Yeah. Yeah, they had their bye. Their bye was last week.
Okay.
That's the first game off their bye.
That's why they playing like this.
Yeah, but god damn, look at their schedule. They got the Cardinals, the Rams, the Vikings, the Falcons, the Colts, the Rams, and the 49ers. Bitch, nah. They ain't holding on to
I don't know, bro. Like they've been playing. They've been playing.
But they ain't holding on to that number one for long. Yeah. The Rams got more the Rams got more losses coming their way than we do so far. I mean, just looking at it.
Oh, yeah. That's why I don't even talk about the Rams, bro.
Yeah. I'm sorry, not the Rams. I'm talking about the Seahawks.
Oh, the Seahawks got more losses coming?
I think they got more losses coming their way than we do. They got to play the Rams. They got to play the Vikings. They got to play the Falcons. They got to play the Colts. They got to play the Rams again. And they got to play the 49ers. Bruh. And they've already lost to the 49ers. They lost to San Fran and Tampa Bay. We've already beat Tampa Bay. So just from a tiebreaker perspective, we might be we you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I'm looking at Andrew's comment. He said we can play Campbell at end and trade for a linebacker. I don't think we
Oh.
need a linebacker.
Oh no. I wouldn't be trained for no linebacker. We don't need that. We
Yeah,
good on
I
that.
wouldn't.
That linebacker room is the
Because
bomb.
think about it like this, Andrew. Like you got N'Kobe Dean, you got Zach Bond, you got Jahad Campbell, you got Jeremiah Trotter Jr., and you got Smile London. You got your linebacker depth there. So it wouldn't be necessary to get a linebacker. I think we probably have one of the best linebacker cores in the NFL when you really sit back and think about it.
God
'Cause I
damn,
can't
she got
think
some
of
legs
another.
in her, boy. Good God.
What's that?
Yeah, saying homegirl with them legs. She's killing me with them legs, boy. Good God. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they look great, but god damn.
What's the rumor on Garrett? Also, rumors are Vic told I want 2 pass rushers.
Oh, go get Trey.
Well, yeah, they already announced that Trey Hendrickson and Garrett aren't going anywhere.
No. Cincinnati
Cincinnati.
they might change in their tune.
Cincinnati?
Mm-hmm.
But who says that though? Who's those reports from? That's my question.
Okay, hold on.
If it's the rumor reports, I don't really like unless it's Adam Schefter or Ian Rappaport.
We're 2.5-point underdogs against Green Bay.
You know we play better when we're underdogs anyway.
Defensive end Michael Heck from the Buffalo Bills tore his Achilles.
Who's that?
Michael Heck, the defensive end from Buffalo, he tore his Achilles.
Damn.
Shit.
Wait, don't the Commanders have what's his name from that played with the Bills and played with the Broncos, that linebacker?
Say that again?
Don't the Commanders have that linebacker that played he played with the Broncos and he's known for playing with the Broncos. But then he went to
Miller.
the Bills.
Von Miller.
Yeah, is he on the team playing like this?
Yeah.
Playing like this?
Yeah. It's just hitting you, isn't it?
Like, yo, that's crazy, bro. He says, I know, but Howie, if we can't a DN, that's why I think linebacker. Yeah, but I think at the end of the day we can get an edge rusher just because of the simple fact we have the draft, not the draft, but we have the draft picks for it. And we can definitely make it happen. I just think my biggest thing is whoever we do get, we're not keeping them long term. We're just keeping them for a year. So it needs to be somebody who can have a successful season and can get picked up by another team.
Boy, I'm reading this shit, dog. Lord Brunson is going bananas right now.
What is?
Brunson, LB.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, oh man, he calling this shit a funeral.
That's funny. Hey, it's starting to look like that, bro. Like this is embarrassing. The Eagles would never let this.
He renamed Marshawn Lattimore to Marshawn Pampermore.
Damn. That's crazy.
I'm trying to find this thing about the about Seattle about Cincinnati for you.
Yeah, definitely find that out. Then we can go ahead and wrap it up.
Yeah, I'm looking. I think
Because I did see the rumor about it, but I'm like, okay, where are they getting the source from?
right. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Let me do it this way.
And appreciate everybody checking us out right now. We appreciate everybody in here. Please don't forget to hit that like button. Hit that like button. We appreciate all the likes. We appreciate y'all being here. We appreciate getting the comments, reading the comments.
Savage Sports.
Who
I'm
is it?
sorry. Savage Sports.
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't think that's a reliable source. That's just me though. Like I gotta hear Ian Rappaport, Diana Rossini, Adam Scheffner. That's when you know it's actually happening. Somebody said these are
SF
before the game started. Somebody posted, a Commander fan posted, "We're primetime. We're the primetime Commanders. That's why we got the most primetime games. They about to boot y'all out of these primetime games,
bro." This is like on a few play NFL rumors. Coach Yak, Bojangles, Pop. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It's not like a source.
Oh, come on, stop.
Let's see.
Yeah. Oh, Michael Irvin is on one right now.
When is he not?
Yeah, he up there talking about belt the ass in Miami. He trying to get the whole crowd amped up. Oh.
Hey, but yeah, like I said, we appreciate everybody watching us right now. I'll definitely, me and the crew, me, Jay, Scott, Antoine, we'll all be here on Tuesday. Definitely check us out on the Eagles Collective. Go over, subscribe to us. Then everybody over in the Eagles Collective, don't hesitate. Go over to the Birds section. Check Leo out. Leo, whenever something new happens, Leo is there. He's the person. As soon as it happens, Leo is that person that's ready to talk about it, ready to discuss it. And what sets him different is he's gonna speak on it. You put something in the comments, Leo gonna speak on it.
Absolutely.
So like, don't hesitate. Go over there to the Birds section. Talk about it with him.
Bro, you know what's been crazy for me though?
What's up?
What's been crazy is that lately I feel like I just been lucking up on shit because I just happen to be around.
Yeah.
Like, I literally just, like yesterday, I just got in the house.
Did you find that news out? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, I came home.
Mm-hmm.
And me and my wife sat. We talked for a while because I was telling her about the games and what happened and all this other stuff. And we sat here talked for a while, and then she said, "Oh, I'll be back. I'm getting ready to go run off and do something." I was like, "All right." Hopped on. I was like, "Let me hop on Mark's channel because it's Saturday. It was close to it was about 5 o'clock, whatever."
Yeah.
And then the shit happened, and I'm like, I'm on the back end of my day. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of times, and then the crazy part is that if I'm not on the road, I work from home.
Yeah.
So that's the other blueprint for me too.
Clutch.
Yeah, because I get to just really? Hey, I might be in between Zoom meetings. Hey y'all, I'll be right back. Hey y'all, this is bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
Dope. So it be working out for me, man, for real.
Yeah, that's perfect, bro. That's perfect.
Yeah.
That's why you gonna get those 1,000 subs. Watch it creep up.
All I need is that one thing where enough people see me and I hit on something, and it just blows everybody's mind. It's like, hey, I try to tell y'all, and that's the other thing too is that I think because you've done good with it is like we're playing the long game.
Yeah, we sit back, and that's what makes it difficult sometimes because it's like we kind of
happy birthday
banging the same drum, but we banging it differently because we like, all right, we got this issue. How we gonna fix this? Now we got this issue. How we gonna fix that? All right, we got the trade deadline. How we gonna go about that? We got the Lions, we got the Packers. How we like it's the long game, but it's the process going into it.
You know what's interesting is, and what makes it fun for me too as well, is when like in playing the long game, a lot of our points, it actually takes time for the points to play themselves out.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's why some people were like, "What?"
Yeah.
Like the Tank Bigsby thing. I was like, "Yo, watch."
You were right.
I was like, "Just watch," because once like I said, I saw the way Tank Bigsby played up against the Jags O line. I'll just imagine being behind this O line is going to make it even better.
Well, here's the thing: any running back, you know what I'm saying, when given enough reps behind this O line, you're probably going to end up seeing the best yards you've seen in your career.
Definitely.
Behind this particular O line.
And shout out to Eagles girl 117. It's gonna be her birthday on Wednesday. So
if
we're not on there. Definitely happy birthday, and make sure you make it your best day.
Enjoy yourself. You know what I'm saying? May the best of your past be the worst of your future.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know hey, any last things you want to say before we get up out of here, Leo?
Look, we're in that latter half of the season. Again, keep in mind the things that Warren and I talked about tonight, and remember the question that I asked: What will we know in 3 days that we don't know today? And it's a lot because the trade deadline is on Tuesday. So ask yourself, you know what? What will we know at 5 o'clock on Tuesday, or by 4 o'clock on Tuesday, that we don't know today, right now? Because it could be big. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping we end up with Phillips. You know what I'm saying? Or Walker from I'm with you on that Walker kid from Jacksonville too.
Yeah, I just like I said, it's so easy to like point out the obviouses in these different trades, and the Eagles usually don't go for the obvious. That's what's crazy.
It's remember I said it's going to be something we didn't think.
Even when we were struggling that 2023 season, like we were talking about, we need secondary, we need a safety. They pulled Bayard out of nowhere, like that came out of nowhere, to where we're having to do research and find out about him. We're like, okay,
from Tennessee,
he just came in at the wrong time, but I'm looking at it as I want to be surprised for the pick. If I hear Phillips, Chubbs, Garrett, Hendrickson, I'm be like, okay, we got it. I want it to be somebody that we didn't expect. And I can be like, yo, let me look this person up. Like that's what makes
or someone you just didn't think would even be made available.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking about players that, like you said, like we said, the example you used earlier, AJ. We didn't even know AJ was available. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And here's the other thing too, Warren. I'm just, and I know we're trying to get out here, but I just want to say this. Remember when they traded AJ? You remember the look on Mike Vrabel's face?
Oh yeah, he didn't want to trade him.
Remember that?
He told AJ that he wasn't trading him. He told him that we aren't trading you.
He wanted to punch that dude in the back of his head so bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He wanted to beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, bro. Like you take away your best wide receiver, and they still haven't came back from it.
Yep.
Still haven't came back from it.
Yep. I do believe that Mike Vrabel has probably made a few attempts to try to get AJ back.
Oh, they said he did. They said,
I'm sure.
The Patriots office
has
already reached out to the Eagles.
Yep.
And they declined it, said we're not trading them.
Yep.
So
I knew it. You know what I'm saying? Now, ask me again in 2 years. That's ugly. That's ugly. The injury. Yeah.
You said, why are the new channels saying we're the number one seed? Because the number one seed was originally the Green Bay Packers. and we were the second seed.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that the Green Bay Packers lost to an NFC team, that bumps them down and bumps us up to where we're number one. So
And
that's
the tie.
why Eagles girl 117. That's the reason why. But yeah, that's why. And all the seeding means is just if the playoffs started next week, we would get we would get a 1 week bye, and we would have home field advantage.
Throughout.
So at the end of the day, that is our goal.
Give me the other part too.
What's
Give
that?
it the other part. The other part. What happens if let's say Seattle ends up with 60 points?
Yeah. So yeah, but based off this game right now, Seattle is 5-2 right now. So if Seattle ends up being 6-2 with this win against the Commanders, depending on the point spread, they could leap us, and they would end up being the number one seed
Because they would have scored more points than us.
Yeah. So that's the whole goal right now is just getting that number one seed so we can get these players to rest up and get ready for the postseason. But yeah, Leo, like I said, it's always good doing these. I know we do them spur of the moments, but I feel like those are the best ones that we have, though.
And since here we went for more than 2 hours, and it don't be feeling like 2 hours to me.
It don't, bro. We just we talking birds, like I said.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And we got people here with us, hanging with us. You know what I'm saying? You know, how many people we got on with us right now?
We got 70 people right now.
How many?
70.
70?
Yeah.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? Like, y'all could have been anywhere, but y'all here with us, and I appreciate that, you know. And listen, you know, like Warren said, after you hit the like and subscribe button on the Eagles Collective podcast, please bring your asses on over here to the bird section and also hit that like and subscribe button, because we're going to be going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be doing some things throughout for the rest of the season. You know, because I think here's what I promise you, right? Here's what I promise you. I promise all of you, you know what I'm saying, that you are going to have a really, really good time fucking with us. And you want to know why? Because we're going to make sure that you are fully aware of what moment you are in. And this is the beginning. We're in the midst of the golden era of Eagles football.
Yes.
We're going to remind you of that, and we're going to make sure that you understand that, and we're going to explain to you why. You know what I'm saying?
And we want to also let you know that it's not going to be easy, too. It's definitely not going to be easy. There's going to be leaps and bounds. And the good thing is we're on a platform where we can all discuss it together, and we can all give our thoughts and inputs on it. So, hey, we
want to hear from the other fan bases too.
Yeah.
On the bird section too. All are welcome. Okay, we don't need the peanut gallery. We got that part.
Yeah, we at the end of the day, me and Leo don't even agree on a lot of stuff, but at the end of the day, we all got the same goal. We definitely know where we're trying to go. We definitely know where we're trying to go. We just look at doing it two different ways. That's it. That's all it is. That's all it is. But yeah, we're gonna get up on out of here. We appreciate y'all. We at 73 right now. Hey, and anybody else you know that like the birds too, whether it's a family member, friend, somebody at work, let them know about us. Let them know. Let them know to check us out.
And hit the hype button.
Yeah. Share this out to everybody and let everybody know, because we know there's a lot of Eagles creators out there that me personally I respect, and I watch them too because they put out good content. And me and Leo are trying to do the same thing. We just doing it our style. And that's what I like about it. So we're going to keep this going. And y'all have a good night. Go Birds. And damn, the Commanders suck.